Well, hi everybody. It's your old friend Greg, trying to look cool. Maybe not succeeding. Hey, it's been a very dry winter here in our neighborhood, and up until today, we got a really powerful snowstorm going on. So let's take a walk and go look at it. Hey, you know what? I'm going to see if I can coax the dog to come outside because she doesn't usually, she's pretty picky about, she doesn't come out if the weather's bad. So let's just see if she'll come out. Come here. Come on, puppy. Watch this. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. This way. Good job. Okay, come on. You ready for this? Oh boy, that's snow on the dog. Oh, I just had a snowflake go down right back here and kind of sneak in onto my neck, bare skin. So yeah, this is about the thickest the snowfall gets. These giant flakes that look like Winnie the Pooh exploded. Just stuff with fluff. Let's take a little walk here and go look at what we've got. Now, it got cold when winter normally begins, like, late November and December was really cold. And so, but it didn't snow very much. Look, here's our bird feeder. Yeah, birds aren't really around much. So what happened was the ground froze. And I guess this can happen where, whatever moisture's in the ground, it freezes up because it was really cold. Then the trouble was that then when it finally did start to rain and snow a lot, which was just basically this week, snowed a little bit and then it rained. And even though it was warm enough to rain, the ground was still frozen. So the ground did not absorb any water. So we got this, what they call sheet flooding, which is where it just floods right on the surface. The amount of just whatever fell, just didn't go in the ground. It just stayed right there on the surface and flooded. So I'll show you a little spot here. This is just in our backyard where, see, that was just a lot of flood water from rain before it started to snow on it. So that's kind of a low spot there in the yard. You want to see what this dog looks like now? All right. Well, I'm just going to go around the front and show you what we got going on here in the front of the house. Okay. Okay, so down here, some trees. We've got a line of trees just along the property line. And see, that's just a big, like between 6 inches and a foot of slush down there. I get down here to the end of our driveway, and this is kind of a low spot. Fun, huh? Anyway, this is the street where I live, and this might seem kind of dangerous standing out here in the middle of the road, but there's nobody coming. So, oh, those are big flakes. You almost choke on them. They fly into your mouth. Speaking of choke, we have a tree over here. This is just out on the road by our property line. This is what they call a choke cherry tree. The fruit that is normally on it in the in the fall, they're like these tiny cherries, and they're kind of, I don't know, they're really sour. People like to make little preserves out of them, and people have asked us about, oh, are you gonna pick the choke cherries, or can I have them? And well, I don't know, but see how much snow is on there. Yeah. All right. I don't know with this wide angle lens how well you can see our house. See, over there. I thought I'd show you just quickly. Maybe I'll bring this in closer while I'm talking to you. I made a little video for my friends about a month ago, and I mentioned something about the mailbox. Well, I already knew at the time that we were going to get a new mailbox. It looks a lot like the old. It looks a lot like the old one, except that it hasn't been vandalized yet. And so that was a nice. It's kind of a family household Christmas present that I installed. Let's go up here. See all this snow. It was raining this morning, but as of just within the last couple of hours, it started to stick. So that's what I got to deal with. Trying to clear snow. Look at the snow Corolla. Yeah, that's what I got on my Corolla now. It's an old Corolla. It's about 20 years old. It's named after one of my favorite blues musicians, Rusty Corolla. Do you have his albums? He's great. Now, the one thing I need to deal with now, which is just going to be a hassle, is the satellite dish. In fact, here, let's take a look at what we're up against on that. You're on the end of your own pole, therefore you will get a better view of the snow that's on the satellite dish. Well, now you can see what I'm up against with this snow on the satellite dish. And one thing I like to do, I've got a hose in the garage that's not frozen, so I can hook that up, spray that dish with water, and then that'll, the snow that's stuck there now will just slide off. I don't know if it will stay clean or not, but let's try that.